All right, we there. We are there all the way. All right, let me go ahead and make my first move before it automatically aborts on me.
How you doing, Phil?
Oh man, I ain't making no noise. About to get this chess in. I've been excited about getting some chess in for a minute now. I ain't been able to play. So yeah, we're gonna bang it out. I know that much. How you feeling?
Good. Hey, check Echo.
Oh, yep. There we go. No more trouble.
All right.
Chess.
There's an Echo cancellation thing on.
Nah, we good.
All right. So today, want to ask you about So like I've done a lot of things in my life,
Mm.
a lot. Um, One thing I ain't never done is I ain't never raised a family. I ain't never had kids. I ain't never been married. Right? You have. I want to ask you about that.
Okay.
Um, So pretty much all that I know is from observation. Everything I've seen, everything I've learned, just from observation. I never actually, lived it, done it. So I'm gonna start off with a quote. I'm not, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but this dude Wayne Dwyer, I was listening to. He says, when I was younger, I had the perfect model for raising children. After having 8 kids, I now have no model for raising children. So what's your experience been like, Phil?
Um, I would, um, I look at it like, number one, I didn't get a early start. You know what I mean? Out of all the homies that I got, I would say I'm probably one of the last ones who had kids. You know what I mean? Besides maybe two of us. And there's 13 of us. You know what I mean? So, I would say part of it was um I would even say part of my hesitancy and my lateness was my attitude in regards to relationships. Because
Lord,
in the beginning, I didn't, I was like, I always wanted kids, I always wanted a lot of kids, but I didn't want to deal with the woman. I didn't want to deal with the baby mother. I didn't want that part that came with. Just from me seeing from experience what those relationships were like. I never got a clear example of what a healthy relationship is supposed to be like. You know what I mean? So even looking at that, that's why my attitude towards relationships was like it was. So um when it came to actually having kids, um I mean, again, when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, I wasn't just one to jump into something quick fast. You know what I mean? It was I always took time just truly knowing somebody first. I would say that, and not just boning everything that's out there moving. I would say that too. You know what I mean? I had a late start.
I mean, I'm probably in the same, very similar situation. I'm probably among the last of people I know I went to high school with, grew up with, or whatever. Um, to enter those fields.
Mhm.
Um, what's it been like raising kids, man? Like, what have you learned? Like, what did you expect? What was the reality? You know,
Oh man, raising kids. You don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? You can have your assumptions, and you can have whatever you may think is going to be, but
no,
when it comes to now, when it comes to kids, you know what I mean? Number one, when they come out, they come out with their own personalities. They come out running shit already. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's life changing. I'm gonna say that, just in terms of what you do that for? Oh, no trouble. Straightening. Let me move this piece here. I don't want no trouble. Um, but like I was saying, is life changing. All right, everything um changes once you have kids. You can't move how you used to once you have kids. You can't do what you want to. I mean, it comes down to you can if you want, but if you're thinking about yourself, then that's when it comes down to, okay, I'm gonna just do this because I'm thinking about myself type of thing. But folks, I'm gonna say be more specifics. Uh Folks who I know that are good parents, they don't they don't just do what they want when they want. Folks who are good parents, in my opinion, they sacrifice a lot of who they want to be, a lot of their time for their kids, for their children. You know what I mean? So do this first. It's not what it's not what people expect. I don't know. That's just from my opinion though, too. We gotta think about too, when it comes to kids, um when it comes to kids, you know, there's no, I mean, there's I haven't written, or I haven't read a daggone me a how to when it comes to kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who would write that book too? You know.
I mean, you gotta be that dude if you're gonna write that book on how to, you know what I mean? When it comes to kids, you gotta make sure you have your shit straight.
Yeah.
Because this parenting thing is not for the what they say, it's not for the faint of heart or whatever. You know what I mean? This parenting thing is dope. I'm gonna say that it is dope. You know what I mean?
You've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
wouldn't, the thing is too, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to this here parenting thing. And that's all right. It came down to, I gotta accept the fact that it's all right after like my third kid. You know what I mean? To give you a little backup too. So I have four kids, three biological. You know what I mean? And then my stepdaughter who's 18, who's about to be 18 this year. So even looking at the relationships that we have built, um, just looking at the relationships that we have built, looking at my stepdaughter specifically compared to my other daughters, I knew what line, what I could and couldn't do when it came to my stepdaughter. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I didn't make that line.
Could you elaborate on that?
Just in terms of when it comes to disciplining, when it
Mm.
comes to um, when it comes to, let me see what else. Actually having some kind of physical, um, like kissing her on the cheek, holding her, hugging her. You know what I mean? I knew what I could and couldn't do when it came to my stepdaughter. You know what I mean? So, and that too, it was tough trying to navigate those lines as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I don't want no trouble, and that's what you do to me, huh? All right, that's all right. We gonna come here. We come there. We're still good. I mean, and still too with there's plenty of ways to show someone that you love them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I've learned with having stepchildren, with having children that are not biologically mine. With her being the oldest, you know, I still discipline and I do show my way of loving. Um, but at the same time, too, I still don't know if it's right. I don't know if what I'm doing is what needs to be done. You know what I mean? That's always my bottom line. That's always my go-to. That's what I'm always trying to figure out is if what I'm doing is the correct thing. You know what I mean? Man, man, she's being so aggressive. Let me come here because I don't want no trouble. First of all, I don't want no trouble. Just trying to play a little chess. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. Now I'll come here just to get out of your way. All right, that's what I'll do. You don't want no trouble because you're already stealing all my pieces. I can't play chess if I ain't got no pieces. That's like almost impossible. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, what made you think of, in terms of a conversation talking about kids?
it was like that's one thing. I've just like I said, my knowledge just comes from observation, seeing other people who've been married, who have had kids or unmarried, and watching them trying to figure things out. Cause I think that's everyone, right? Everyone's just trying to figure it out, honestly.
Mm,
Like it's like on the job. Um, so and then also like what you were saying earlier about, but now we like how you relate to the game just because you didn't want to be with just anyone, right? Like, is that is that
mm,
accurate?
mm,
And it's like, man, like I feel like I could date anyone, and there've been many beautiful women who've come in and out of my life and in different ways. But it's like being married, that's like a legal obligation.
I mean,
That's like a legal commitment, man. Same
I mean,
thing with kids.
yeah, yeah. I mean, being married, it's people they put this stigma on it. You know what I mean? That it's a whole lot of work and it's this, that, and the third. When the bottom line is, marriage is gonna be what we put into it, and it's gonna be what we get out of it. You know what I mean? If we putting some bullshit into it, then don't surprise if bullshit comes with
Hmm.
it. And the thing is, you learn these lessons while going through it. You know what I mean? Earlier into my marriage, I tell people all the time, if they ask me, when I ask people if they're married specifically, I will ask them how many of those years were good. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, I'm not talking about, because I know people, I've had people come off the rib like, we've been married for 20 years and all of them been good. Like, come the fuck on. Let's be realistic, because I know what the fuck a marriage is. You know what I mean? And all 20 years when it comes to a marriage is not good. I'm gonna just put that out there like that, period. You know what I mean? It takes work. And if you're not willing to put that work in and that time in, then like I said, you're gonna get what you put in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean,
No.
and then too, you got to look at it too, like, with marriages, it's deeper than just a relationship. It's deeper than just a partnership. It's deeper than just having sex with somebody and you know what I mean, that type of shit is, you know, is deeper than that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't see it as something else. If it's they don't see it as, you know, it has to be something else other than love. It has to be something else other than, you know, you fine as fuck. It has to be something else that's gonna keep it together type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm getting to.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely agree. So like, mine is my perspective is purely theoretical and intellectual, like not through actually like I've never experienced it, right?
Mm,
Um, it takes me to a few things. It's like raising children though. When you're married is with someone raising children, it's like y'all gotta align on so many things that you never even think about. Like your thing about playing sports, like I think your thing said you don't want your kids necessarily playing sports, right?
mm-mm.
And even like agreeing on those kinds of things, and then throwing in like spiritual beliefs and like all these other, and it's like then you marry into the family too. That's one thing I've seen. You marry into their family, man, and that can cause a whole bunch of headaches. Not just that person, right? That can cause a whole bunch of headaches right
I
there.
mean, looking at the alignment piece too, you know, we were told that we're not compatible by Omni's, who was her pastor. You know what I mean? We were told by her pastor, by the Reverend, the good old
Mhm.
Reverend, that
Yeah,
we were compatible. You know what I mean? And that she probably shouldn't be with me, type of thing. So, you know, even looking at that, and I heard, you know, opposites attract and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? But it just comes down to, like I was saying in the beginning, I asked these people how many of those years was good. You know what I mean? And then I
yeah.
look at myself and my marriage. You know what I mean? And like I said, to be honest with you, I would say out of my, you know, 10 years now that we have been together. All right, out of the 10 years that we have been together, I would say that we probably had one good year, or we're approaching, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
One good year. You know, and again, it comes down to, you know, I put a whole lot of bullshit in it. You know what I mean? And the bullshit that I put into it is the bullshit that came with it.
that's what's coming out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So when I took my time to evaluate and just look at, is this the bullshit that I want? You know, the answer was simple. You know what I mean? No. Intimate. Um, and me knowing Omni too, that's the thing what it comes down to. You know, Omni, she's dope as fuck when it comes to, you know, human beings. You know what I mean? When it comes to people. Omni, she's dope as fuck when it comes to persons. And I feel like me specifically, I think I do a good job picking. You know, I pick very good when it comes to who I'm gonna mess with and stuff like that. So, um, what you do that for? You know, I told you I ain't want no trouble. Watch, you know I'm gonna march one of these ponds down there, right? Just so you know, that's my game plan. I'm putting it out there to you right now.
what is
One of
it? Let
these
me get a
ponds
guess.
right here is gonna save me. All right, save me ponds. I don't know which one. I'm thinking it's gonna be this one right here with the backup of the rook, but we might not get there. We're gonna see what happens. All right, but that's what I'm pushing for. Save me pond.
Who's move? It's your move, right?
Yeah, I don't want no
Yeah.
trouble. I don't want no trouble.
Why-
Play a little
How
check.
you gonna say that and then?
Because you down here in my shit. Hey, I don't want no trouble. Just trying to play a little chess. Nothing more, nothing less. Intimate. Let's do this first. Okay. And let me get out of your way, sir. Oh goodness. That is so aggressive. What you do that for?
I don't know. I'm just making moves, man. Like
Nah,
it's hard to keep up with the conversation and
nah.
follow this game at the same time.
Oh nah, it was your conversation. It was your starter. You know what I mean? So you had to jump on me. You know what I mean?
I
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come here. I mean, even looking at kids too. You know, with me not knowing what to do, I knew, you know, to do. I knew I knew not to do what was given to me.
right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew that
So what was your approach then?
my that was my approach, just to do what wasn't given to me, put in time that wasn't given to me. um hmm, um goodness, that's so aggressive. But at the same time too, looking at that doesn't tell me if what I'm doing is still correct. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's still what I'm still looking at the bottom line. You know what I mean? Because I know, you know, that I don't have the answers when it comes to this here parenting thing. You know what I mean? There's um I just know, like you said, from what I see, from my observation, and from what I received. You know what I mean? Um and it's still, I mean, I receive, you know, people tell me all the time, oh, your kids are so well behaved. Your kids, they I love how they can just sit down and not be everywhere all at the same time. I love how they can just listen. You know what I mean? They tell me this stuff, so I'm like, with me still not knowing what to do. You know what I mean? Something is working. I'm gonna say that much. With me
Man,
still not knowing what to do, something is working. You know what I mean?
it's wild because like when you're little, you think like the adults like they know everything. Then when you become an adult, it's like man, I'm still trying to figure this out. You know,
All right.
like at one point I realized like my mom had me when she was young. She was young, and I think about all them teenage parents, 17 years old with a baby. Like I don't I don't know how they're gonna figure that out.
I mean, the bottom line too, they figure it out. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't what they want to do, it ain't how they want to do it. But at the same time, this is what they are faced with.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and the last thing that we can do, the last thing is, you know what I mean, cry over spilled milk. You know, Timbit. Um, and that's a terrible analogy, just to look at kids and spilled milk. You know what I mean? But these kids, these babies, is out here having kids on accident, like they're accidentally spilling milk. You know what I mean? And it's like shit. You gotta deal with it.
You know
However you gonna deal with it, you just gotta deal with it now. You know what I mean?
what you were saying about the person bringing something more to the table,
Hmm.
and, being very selective about who you interact with
Yeah.
or who you yeah. Um, I think I was probably in high school when I heard this quote um, about like I don't even know if I should like mention it. Well, might as well. Huh?
My love show, you stepped
Yeah,
in there. All right.
it was so. There's like if you have if all you have are like your looks and your physical um attraction, right?
Hmm.
And your youth and your looks and your physical attraction.
Hmm.
If you're looking at it from like like it was like a businessman who said this. It was like, well, then with age, your stock will devalue. Like, it will decrease with age. Like you're like that's not a wise investment. It's gonna go down in value. Whereas, you know, and so I kind of took that where it's like if I invested in myself, like the older I became, the more skills I developed, the more knowledge, the more wisdom, whatever. Like my value now, my stock is going up,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't even know why I brought that up. Oh, there you go with the pawns, huh?
I
They're
don't want no
coming.
trouble.
They're
No,
coming, huh?
I don't want no
Okay.
trouble. Just trying to play a little chess. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
What are you trying to do?
Just chess. That's it. That's it. Mm, goodness, I don't want no trouble. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't, man.
I
When I
mean,
tell you I don't, I mean it. Like I truly, truly, truly I don't. Just trying to play a little chess. You know what I mean? Like I said, nothing more, nothing less. Oh man. Shh.
what you gonna do?
Just trying to play a little chess, man. Dang, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. Mm. I had to get that up, man. Oh man, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, and what I found, just through my experiences, like I said, like there have been many very attractive women who have come in and out of my life, and it's like I don't know. It's at the end of the day, it's like the feeling that I get, the vibe, the energy that I feel. You know what I mean? To me, like that's the most important thing, because it's like, uh, yeah, I don't know.
Mm. Um. All right. Dang. Um.
What's going on, Phillip? King Phillip?
I ain't want no trouble, man. And that's what you do to me. Goodness, it's terrible. Ah, dang, I like that position though, but dang, man.
Yeah, that queen right there.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go. I ain't scared of you.
Yeah, I was.
Let's go. I ain't worried about nothing either. Ugh. All right, I ain't scared of you. Come on.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to play a little chess. That's it. That's you over here being extra aggressive and all that extra stuff. That's you.
I don't know what you're talking
You.
about.
I'm just trying to play a little chess. Nothing more, nothing less. See? See? Just greedy. Shh. Just greedy. Just greedy.
Took those pawns. Remember how you said those pawns were gonna save you?
Yeah, I
How you
did.
just gonna give me your battle plan?
I did. You know what I mean? That's all right.
Man.
We still good. That's where we wanted the attention.
Yeah. Yeah. You do that.
That's where we wanted the attention. You know what I mean? Let me see. So aggressive. Where is it at? Right here. Let me take it off the board. I am in trouble. Dang, I am in trouble. Híjole, chingada. Sheesh.
Man, where'd you learn Spanish?
I was locked up with the Pisces, man. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Oh, man. All right. We straight, man. I still ain't worried about nothing. Sure. Mm. Oh, man. That's terrible. Oh, man. That's terrible. Mm. Oh, man. That's terrible.
Oh. I'm looking at his comments like, leave him alone. Like,
That's terrible. Oh, man. I am in trouble. Okay. Mm. Oh, man. That is terrible. All right. You got it.
oh, all right. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Woo.
Bravo. Mm. Yeesh.
Man.
Oh, man. Hello. It's like, hello.
Look, all right, boy.
He really is old. Leave me alone, sure. Oh,
Man. All right. All right, hold on. Hold on.
all right. Oh, man. I'm in trouble.
Okay, what do I do here?
You could always resign.
Nah.
You could always. You did ask. You know what I mean? And I did provide a solution. Oh, man. Mm. Dang, I let you get both of them puns for the free ski, too. Oh, man. That's terrible.
Man, there probably people watching right now, like, knowing exactly what I should do.
Yeah, man. Boom, nigga, accept your fate, goddamn.
Yeah.
Dang, that's how you gonna do me, huh? Goodness. Dang, I'm just trying to play a little chess. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right.
Oh. I think he messed up.
I mean, maybe.
Let's see.
Maybe.
Let us see. Yeah, I think I still got action. Playing the clock now. Let me see. If any of y'all want to jump in and play some chess, all you gotta do is make you a chess.com account and shoot over your username. You know what I mean? Boom. Oh man. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's do this first. Get a little funky check real fast. Just a little funky little chiggity. That's it.
Cool.
Just want a little funky little chiggity.
You go ahead and do that.
That's it. All right, let me get another funky little chiggity. Just another one. That's it. Another little funky little chiggity. All right. Now I'm gonna come here.
What are you doing?
I don't want no trouble. I told you. I'll offer you a draw right now.
A draw. Tempting, man.
She said, goodness. Okay. Let's come here. Let's see what happens. Goodness, I guess you got to be old to play chess. That they be coming with the little old jokes.
Yeah.
Like that's the move. Like that's the whole flex. That's what y'all do over there, huh? We can go. We can go if y'all want to though. You know what I mean? Because I do talk shit back. You know what I mean? I don't care how old you are. I don't care what race you may think you are. You know what I mean? I do talk shit back. So said that to say you might want to watch who you come at before you come at me. Little girls. All right. Let me do that. I almost shot myself in the foot playing around with these little girls. All right. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, let me do that first. Cause I don't want no trouble. They're trying to play a little chess. You know my story. Nothing more, nothing less. Just chess. That is it.
That's it. Just chess, huh?
It just chess. Nothing more, nothing less.
Man, this is a tough game.
I don't want no trouble. All right, let me get out of your way right here real fast. Like I said, I don't want any trouble. And again, let me get out your way.
What is this?
That doesn't mean I want no trouble.
No, I'm looking at the comments. I only play online games that involve murdering. I mean, I guess.
All right. Hey, I
Man.
come as bald as they come too. You know what I mean? You know, I think you might be thinning up top too. You want to, you know, we go. Like I said, I go. I talk back. Oh man. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, can't do that. Don't want to do that. Mm, mm. No trouble. I don't want no trouble. Do that. You do that. Uh, okay.
Stop calling him a senior citizen.
Okay.
Yeah, he's calling.
All right. I don't want no trouble.
Huh?
I don't want no trouble whatsoever. I don't want no trouble
Whatsoever at all.
at all. I'm telling you, man. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh,
That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Goodness. Jeez. Goodness.
man.
Oh man. All right, come on. We're gonna be all right still. Oh dang, I can't do that. I shoot myself right in the foot. Oh man. Mm.
It's like that's an interesting phrase. Shooting yourself in the foot. I said that one time. People thought I actually shot myself in the foot.
Let me see. Uh, all right, come on.
I'm talking about hair products.
Come on. I got good hair products, sir. All right. Balding, but that's what I'm saying. Bitch, where? Sure.
Where?
Sure. All right. Sure. Mm. That's because I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. I'm scared of 415 to 60. Yeah. Yeah. You know, y'all must not know what it's like being black in America. You know what I mean? We pick and choose our battles nowadays, and one with little girls is not worth it.
No.
I mean, especially when I have children older than y'all. What do I look like trying to go back and forth with little girls? Check you out, though. I wasn't coming nowhere. I was just going to see what you was going to do.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't going nowhere. Yeah, I wasn't going nowhere. Look, I'm right back. Look, I wasn't going nowhere at all. So,
Well, I am.
I don't want no trouble.
So,
Oh, ooh. I'll offer you a draw.
let's let's play this one out. Let's play this one out.
I'll offer you a draw. Where's the? Hold on. Let me offer you an official draw. Where is it at?
Let's play it out.
Let me offer you a draw. Look.
That's an official decline.
You gonna officially decline it, huh? Let me offer you again a draw. You know, I'm gonna offer. Come on, run it back.
All right.
All right. Let's study this game real fast. Hold on, you know what I mean? Let's study this game real fast. I think we can do that.
Yeah, what happened there, man?
Oh man, we got a nice comp. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Goodness. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So for an old man and everything. You know what I mean? And they're not dentures either, because I'm sure that's where they were going next. They come in talking shit. But you know what? I fucks with y'all though. You know what I mean? I fucks with y'all. But hey, Renzo, you know what? Just to keep it up, we're gonna go ahead and nope, I'm not gonna do that. I want to report this game just so I can study it. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure I messed up so many places. But yeah, let's go ahead and tap in. Just so y'all know too, we're doing this Tuesdays and Thursdays. Correct?
Just Thursdays, nah?
Just Thursdays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you just want to get some chess in, we open that up Mondays and Fridays. We have a 3 p.m. time and we have a 7 p.m. time, Mountain Standard Time, Denver, Colorado time. So if you want to get some chess in, let us know so we can go ahead and schedule it and give you the link and everything, because we go live just for, you know what I mean, for the folks. You know what I mean? Man, hey, don't come on here talking about what he could have done. You know what I mean? I just told you how you can come and get this nice chess, this nice game, this nice pawn pushed in your face. You see how they coming for me?
Yeah.
Oh look.
Hey,
I
you
can
see how you're having a good
actually
time.
give him a straight compliment.
Sure. Good compliment, man.
Oh man. Look, baby going.
Hold on, you could have took his queen with your horse before you lost it for free.
Oh man. You know what I mean? That's game over, man. You know what I mean? It's all bad from there. But you know what I mean? Lorenzo's 1-0. All right, we're gonna keep track of the records too.
Oh man.
Lorenzo 1, King Phillip 0.
All that way is going.
But
All that way is going, man.
look, you up. You know what I mean? You up. All right.
All right.
Let's see. All right, y'all. We're gonna tap on out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tap in with y'all a little bit later. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Make your next move.